Welcome once again to Abstract Vision Sports. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the top 10 stadiums in the English Premier League. Without wasting any time, let's jump right into the list. Number 10. Leicester City, King Power Stadium. Formerly known as the Walkers Stadium, is a football stadium in Leicester, England. It has been the home stadium of Premier League side Leicester City since 2002, and was the stage as the club were crowned Premier League champions in 2016. The all-seater stadium has a capacity of 32,261, the 20th largest football ground in England. It is named after travel retail group King Power, a company owned by the club's owners. Who could ever forget those famous afternoons in 2015-16 when the King Power stands were rocking as they surged towards the most unlikely of league titles? Number 9. Sheffield United, Bramall Lane. Bramall Lane is a football stadium in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England. It is the home of Premier League club Sheffield United. As the largest stadium in Sheffield during the 19th century, it hosted most of the city's most significant matches, including the final of the world's first football tournament, first floodlit match, and several matches between the Sheffield and London football associations that led to the unification of their respective rules. It was also used by Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield FC for major matches. It has been the home of Sheffield United since the club's establishment in 1889. It is the oldest major stadium in the world still to be hosting professional association football matches. Not exactly the biggest, but it sure packs a punch. Built in 1855, Bramall Lane is one of the oldest stadiums in the Premier League. It's great to see the Blades back in the English top flight, and doing so well, but it's even better to see some of the game's hottest talent visit Bramall Lane every week. Number 8. Aston Villa Villa Park. Villa Park is a football stadium in Aston, Birmingham, England, with a seating capacity of 42,749. It has been the home of Aston Villa Football Club since 1897. The ground is less than a mile from both Witton and Aston railway stations and has hosted 16 England internationals at senior level, the first in 1899 and the most recent in 2005. Villa Park has hosted 55 FA Cup semi-finals, more than any other stadium. Over 42,000 people packed into a compact, tight stadium. Does it get any better? Great atmosphere with die-hard supporters within touching distance of the players. Number 7. Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge is a football stadium in Fulham, adjacent to the borough of Chelsea in southwest London, commonly referred to as the Bridge. It is the home of Chelsea Football Club, which competes in the Premier League, the highest division of English football. The capacity of the stadium is 40,834, making it the 9th largest venue of the 2019-20 Premier League season. The club had plans to expand capacity to 60,000 by the 2023-24 season. The Blues need a new home in order to compete with the rest of the big boys, people say. One claims Stamford Bridge needs an upgrade to compete with other London rivals. And with Spurs' new home now open, you can't argue with that logic. Number 6. Arsenal, Emirates Stadium. The Emirates Stadium, known as Ashburton Grove prior to sponsorship, and as Arsenal Stadium for UEFA competitions, is a football stadium in Highbury, England, and the home of Arsenal. With a capacity of 60,704, it is the 4th largest football stadium in England after Wembley Stadium, Old Trafford and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Impressive when full, but the atmosphere is often lacking in their current home. Number 5 on our list is Manchester City's Etihad Stadium. Etihad Stadium is the home of Manchester City FC, with a domestic football capacity of 55,017, making it the 6th largest in the Premier League and 10th largest in the United Kingdom. Built to host the 2002 Commonwealth Games, the stadium has since staged the 2008 UEFA Cup final, England football internationals, rugby league matches, a boxing world title fight, the England Rugby Union team's last match of the 2015 Rugby World Cup, and summer music concerts during the football off-season. The complex is magnificent, and the reviews reflect that. However, the glory stretches further than the stadium itself, with the rest of the Etihad campus absolutely fantastic. Number 4. Liverpool, Anfield. Breaking into the top 4 as one of the world's most iconic stadiums, Anfield. Anfield is a football stadium in Anfield, Liverpool, Merseyside, England, which has a seating capacity of 53,394, making it the 7th largest football stadium in England. It has been the home of Liverpool Football Club since their formation in 1892. It was originally the home of Everton from 1884 to 1891, before they moved to Goodison Park after a dispute with the club president. Number 3. Manchester United, Old Trafford. Old Trafford is a football stadium in Old Trafford, Greater Manchester, England, and the home of Manchester United. With a capacity of 74,140 seats, it is the largest club football stadium and second largest football stadium overall after Wembley Stadium in the United Kingdom, and the 11th largest in Europe. Number 2. Newcastle, St. James's Park. Iconic, dramatic, passionate, there are a million adjectives you can use to describe St. James's Park. St. James's Park is a football stadium in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. It is the home of Premier League club Newcastle United FC with a seating capacity of 52,305 seats. It is the 8th largest football stadium in England. 1. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is the home of Tottenham Hotspur in North London, replacing the club's previous stadium, White Hart Lane, with a seating capacity of 62,303. It is the 3rd largest football stadium in England and the largest club stadium in London. It is designed to be a multi-purpose stadium and features the world's first dividing, retractable football pitch, which reveals a synthetic turf pitch underneath for NFL London games, concerts and other events. Who else could have made it to the top of the list? It may have cost a whopping £1 billion, but we reckon that's money well spent. That's our list of the top stadiums in the Premier League. Which stadium do you think deserves to be on this list? Let us know by leaving your thoughts in the comments. And be sure to subscribe and like the channel as we continue to bring you more updates on sports from your favorite teams.